This guide will walk you through the process of creating and managing both searches and vacancies on SkillsMiner. This allows you to proactively mine for suitable talent, rather than just waiting for applications to land on your desk. Navigate to the Vacancies and Resource Matching section. Initiate the creation of a new vacancy by selecting the Add New Vacancy option. Enter the job title for the role you wish to fill. In this example, we have entered Senior Masseur into the provided field. Click on the Select Occupation option, and then either type the name of the occupation, or search the list. This sometimes can differ from the job title name you have just created. For example, if your job title was Sandwich Artist, your occupation would be Fast Food Worker. Or, in our example, Senior Masseur is simply Masseur. If you're a Human Resources Manager, your list of occupations will be limited to those you have created within your organization. However, if you are using another role, you can select any occupation from our list of thousands. Here, we select Masseurs. You will now see the list of associated essential skills, knowledge and competencies. If you want, you can add more skills by clicking here. And then enter the name of the skill you want to add. And then selecting the relevant skill from the list. Here we are adding the skill of therapeutic massages. You can also remove any skills that aren't relevant by clicking here. Next, enter the location of the vacancy. And then, from the list, navigate to the correct one. Click Next. On the Styles and Interest page, you can tweak any of the working styles or interest requirements. As previously mentioned, skills are the primary currency when it comes to employer needs, but for value-based roles, this section can help you find untapped talent, enabling you to upskill when they are in role. We use our vast occupational knowledge to ascertain generic working styles and interest profiles for each role, but if you want to adjust any requirement, simply drag the slider on the element you want to adjust. Once you are happy, click on Create Search. Alternatively, you can continue to convert the search into a vacancy. You will be notified that the search has been successfully created. Navigate to OK. The search you have just created is now visible at the top of your list. You can now search for talent based on the criteria created, or convert the search into a vacancy. The main difference being that a vacancy appears on SkillsMiner Career Match to relevant job seekers and employees. If you have an existing job board you wish to integrate with, speak to your account manager at SkillsMiner. To convert the search, navigate to the Edit section. The purpose of entering the following fields is so they can be displayed on the vacancy. This gives prospective applicants the best chance of understanding their suitability and interest. You will notice some fields are already completed, so, firstly, enter the employer name. Obviously, in most cases this will be your organization. Now enter the job description. This can be quite a long piece of text, so you can copy and paste from an existing source. You can use the formatting options to present the job description in a more appealing way. This will make it stand out from the competition on Career Match. Input the weekly hours. Even if there is variability, an average, or estimate, will help potential applicants make an informed decision. Select the relevant job type. Now select the relevant contract type. Now enter the minimum salary and maximum salary. In this field, you can enter the link for users to apply for the vacancy. This is optional. If you enter a hyperlink, when a candidate applies on Career Match, they will firstly be notified and then they will be redirected to the application, and they will be added to your vacancy shortlist as an applicant. Alternatively, if you leave the hyperlink empty, they will be informed that they have applied. Whether they use a hyperlink or not, the applicant will then be informed they have successfully applied. You will receive an email notifying you have a new applicant to review, and they will be added to your shortlist. Now, click on Next. Here, you get to decide the visibility of your vacancy. Making it public will ensure the vacancy is promoted to the widest group possible, by showing it to every job seeker who has a SkillsMiner account. Making it private limits it to the job seekers on your platform. Of course, you may not have job seekers, if you do not share SkillsMiner with a community or previous applicants. Highlighting the internal option makes it visible to your employees. Give consideration to what you want to achieve. Making it public and internal will ensure you reach the largest number of people. But, if you are trying to give an advantage, explicitly, to your community, or your employees, then select accordingly. Navigate to Next. You will be notified that the vacancy has been created. Select the OK option to save as a vacancy. This vacancy will now be visible to the job seekers and employees selected in Career Match. The guide covered steps to create and manage searches and vacancies on SkillsMiner, including creating new vacancies, adding job details, selecting occupations, and finalizing the search criteria.